Hello everyone, welcome back to the Kia Hyundai channel. My name is Mater.
I'm Ryan.
And
I'm McQueen today.
Lightning McQueen, that is. In today's video, we are not reviewing a brand new Kia or Hyundai. Matter of fact, we have two cars, and both of which are the ultimate driver cars in very different ways. One of them much better than others in terms of handling, in terms of not killing people, in terms of affordability, and the other is an absolute riot. And it's really bright green. In today's video, we're gonna showcase both of them. Now, Ryan is a special guest here today, except he's here every day too.
Every day.
I'm gonna move over my mic and have Ryan introduce himself. And then of course, Connor will also do the same.
Well, good afternoon, guys. You guys know me as the moderator on the channel. I have made a couple appearances on the channel once in a while in live, but today I've brought a little bit of a fun toy, as you guys can see behind me. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but first I'm going to hand it over to Connor.
Well, you guys know me. My name is Connor.
What if we don't know you?
Well, if you don't know me, my name is Connor. I am McQueen today. But yeah, I brought my 2000 Mazda Miata here. Not quite as powerful as the Viper, but like Gabi said, a little bit more affordable.
And you'll stay alive.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna start off with whichever car you guys pick first. So I'm gonna check the chat, and if you guys wanna see the bright green Viper, let us know. If you wanna see the cardboard box Tomater, tell me. And if you wanna see the Miata first, mention it in the chat, and we will check them out right now. I first wanna start off with one of my favorite wise words, and that is, when in doubt, Miata is always the answer.
I thought you were gonna go there with that.
Yep. Connor, can you explain that to me?
Well, I guess it kind of works for everything. You know, in the city it's small, so you can kind of maneuver it quickly. I mean, it really is not the best for the highway, but it gets the job done. It's great on the track, good fuel mileage. Yeah, it's just the answer for everything.
And they're cute.
Yeah. And they're cute.
They're very cute.
It's always smiling.
And on the opposite side, what about the Viper?
Well, on the opposite side, we've got a 645 horsepower rear-wheel drive Widowmaker, as they've been called. She's a beaut, she's a pain, but she's so much fun to drive. So that the car in question is the 2016 Dodge Viper GTS that I have behind me. Like I said, 645 horsepower, 600 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3.6 seconds. Yep. So top speed, I think, was 258 or 285, sorry.
Dang. That's
So
quick.
That's pretty quick.
That's
I have
enough.
gone faster on my truck.
I don't doubt it. Downhill with a tailwind,
Downhill with the tailwind.
hitched to a bike.
Yes.
Being
Being
pulled.
dragged by something much quicker. Now, I will say, we've got a lot to go over in today's video, so I'm going to check the chat real quick, see which one you guys want to see first. The first comment I saw was Tomater. Maybe we'll save that one for the last. Save the best for last, you guys. And let's see. The OG Miata. Connor,
All right,
take it
let's
away.
do it.
I'm going to put my mic on. Ryan's going to grab the camera this time instead of the moderation. So Ryan, do you know how to flip the camera on this bad boy? No? Just the little arrow right over there, and we'll get right into it. If you guys couldn't tell, this is a live stream, which is why it looks so unedited. All right, Connor, introduce us.
We've been here once before, and the last time you saw it, it was kind of a mismatch of colors. The bumpers weren't one color, and it looked like crap. Now it looks a little bit less like crap. There are still some mishaps from when I was wrapping it myself, because that's what I did, and yeah. I went with the Avery Dennison Blue, just because it was the only one in stock that was a gloss color, and I wanted a gloss. I didn't want to do matte. And here in Canada, it seems to be a pain to get wrapped for whatever reason, and we have a bunch of tariff stuff going on, so that's a whole nother story.
How long did it take you?
To wrap it?
Yeah.
It was 2 full weeks of kind of, well, I took a couple days off here and there.
Hey, you told me you just finished it, so I think it was a little longer
I didn't
than
just
2
finish
weeks.
it.
No? Okay.
No, I finished it back in June. There's a Miata garage in Burlington that had a Miata meet, so I had to get it done for the 22nd of June.
Dave's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be Dave's
Yes.
Garage, yeah. So he does a barbecue every once in a while in the summer, so I wanted to get it there for that, and thankfully it actually was done. So.
Next, what generation of Miata is this?
This is officially the NB1. 99 to 2000, and then 01 to 05 is NB2.
Okay, what are the differences?
You get a little bit different seats. Steering wheel's different. Updated headlights and bumper. Taillights are different. And you also get a brand new VVTi engine,
Ooh.
which some people like. It doesn't really make a difference to me. I did have an MB2.
Connor,
What?
move over.
Oh, my apologies. I did have an MB2 at one point. I didn't like it. I got rid of it. I kept this one. It just wasn't my style.
So is this your second or third Miata?
This is the third one.
Third Miata.
Third Miata. I had a 99, the 2000, and I had an 03, but I got rid of the 03.
Dang.
Back to this one.
So
Yeah.
your headlights are not, well, they're stock in their housing, but the bulbs themselves are LEDs.
Yes,
You
I
did
got
that
the
yourself?
Amazon special LED lights. Nothing fancy.
Mm-hmm.
You can get updated projectors where you open up the headlights, but then you have issues with condensation, and I didn't really want to mess with that.
Yeah.
So just LED headlights and yeah.
What's your favorite thing about this car?
Favorite thing about the car, probably the wheels.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
I really like your wheels. They're raised
Yeah.
wheels, yeah.
So we did the Graham lights,
Mm-hmm.
the 57, I believe the CR is the 5-spoke.
Mhm.
15, it's a 205 50 15. And yeah, nice and grippy. I got the Tyne teen coilovers on there.
You had to pay extra for the center caps.
I did. You have to pay extra for the center caps. You got to pay extra for the stickers. Nothing
What
comes
the
with
heck?
the expensive Japanese wheels, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I guess it's all part of the game, you know.
Now, not to be negative, but what's your least favorite thing about this car?
Currently is these reflectors that I bought that are full of condensation. I didn't think that they would get so full of condensation so quick.
Is that install error?
That might be user error. They use the original sockets of the vehicle, and they are 25 years old.
Yeah.
So I can't really blame it on the product. But that's probably the biggest pet peeve is walking by the car and seeing the water in the reflectors.
I don't notice it much.
No,
today.
well, that's the only problem. You know, it's only me that notices small things.
Yeah.
But no, everything else in the car I absolutely love.
If you squint, it's mint.
Exactly.
There you
I've never heard
go.
that one before. That's good.
Do you want to show us the inside real quick?
Let's show us the inside. If we walk around, I do have the Mazda factory front lip, and I actually had a massive chunk taken out of it, and I have such repaired it. You can kind of see it's a little wonky, but I did repair it myself as well.
As a rule, if you don't notice it from 3 feet away, it's good.
Exactly.
It doesn't exist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, we don't notice it. All right, let's take a look inside. I see your driver's seat
Yep.
is Sparko.
Inside, before we go inside, I do have the carbon Miata mirror caps. It is the stock mirrors, but just with the carbon fiber cover. Just helps me a little bit with wrapping the mirrors, which I wasn't a big fan on doing.
Hold on, Connor. I did not know this about your car.
What's
You have
that?
a Bose sound system
Oh yeah, baby.
from factory?
From factory.
Woo!
Now, 25-year-old Bose is not quite up to the standard as it is today. It's not the best.
I didn't know it was one of them luxury cars.
So this is not the base. I believe it's the LS model because it does have the Nardi steering wheel
Okay.
and the Bose sound system.
And that steering wheel stock?
It is stock.
Sorry, I'm trying to take a look, but my hat's in the way.
You also get the leather seats with, I believe it's the LS model. But there isn't really too much. You can get cloth seats with a 4-spoke style steering wheel, and that, to be honest, looks horrible in this car.
And you put this roll bar in?
Yes, I installed the roll bar myself as well. It is actually a company here in St. Catharines that does them
Flying Miata.
called, no, actually, sorry, I just put the Flying Miata sticker on there. The company's called CSC Racing,
Okay.
and they fabricate Miata roll bars.
That's awesome.
So yeah. And this one's nice because it actually bolts directly to the floor as opposed to some of them going behind the seat belts.
Yeah, it looks sturdy. Even
So-
the welding on it looks awesome.
Yeah. And
So
then
cool.
I have a Sparko Sprint seat for the driver. I do have a passenger one, but I don't want to kill people's back because it's really not the most comfortable seat. It's made to keep you in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that does not look nice, like comfortable.
No, it's definitely not the most comfortable ride on
Yeah.
your butt, but holding it in, going around the corners, that's what I drive it 30 minutes to work and 30 minutes home,
hmm
and I try and take the twistiest roads I can.
Yeah.
So,
Did we take a look at the back?
yeah, I got a new soft top that Dave's garage actually installed. I will do a lot of things, but installing soft tops is definitely not something that I want to do.
No. Something you definitely want done right, right?
Yeah, exactly. Especially, the top itself are $1,300, so something that I don't really want to mess up either.
Yeah.
At the back, pretty much all stock. Stock taillights. I do have a Borla.
I was gonna say that's not stock.
There's a Borla muffler with the ISR resonated mid pipe.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Sorry, guys, I can't get down that low. Just to show you.
You guys can see it from up here.
and if we go back around, I guess we should have started with the engine bay as well.
Maybe.
But it is quite stock as well. It only has an intake.
So this is one of them LS swapped Miatas, right? Okay, there are some things in here.
So a couple things. It is the factory strut bar, but other than that, an HKS intake,
Mm-hmm.
and it's stock. I've painted the valve cover and done some maintenance. It does have the Jazz Performance Roadster spark plug cover. But yeah, other than that, I've gotten rid of the washer fluid bottle in hopefully preparations to turbo it at some point in its life.
So
But
where's your reservoir for washer fluid now?
nowhere.
Oh, so just
No. I typically don't drive it.
Don't drive it in the rain.
I don't
Bottle of
drive it in the rain.
windows?
The window is aquapelled glass treatment, so
okay, yeah.
the water
it
just
beads
flies off, and
I've
yeah.
never seen an intake filter like that.
Yeah, so
That's
most
really cool.
most of them gonna go and direct right by the manifold, which
Yeah.
I mean it's a hot area in here anyways, so
Yeah.
at least you can kind of keep it away. Yeah,
I think it's cool.
but other than that, that's pretty much the car.
So what I took from this, turbo coming soon.
Eventually, I would love to turbo, but when you start adding up the costs, unfortunately, all this is, Pat supports this build. This is Pat sponsored.
Yeah. Pat's our boss. We have a job.
We have regular jobs. Unfortunately, we're not, or I'm not an influencer at least.
I'm also not an influencer.
I got to pay for it, and turbos are expensive. Despite what you see on TikTok and things, it's very expensive to do.
So that's why we're doing a supercharger instead. Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean it's extremely reliable though. That's the only problem. It never skips a beat. I've had it for 60,000 kilometers, and it's never.
Oh my goodness.
No, I got it at 140, so almost 70,000. Yeah.
Holy dang it.
It's never let me down. So, kind of to put a bunch more power in it and potentially kill the reliability, it's hard. But yeah,
Gotta
that's
do
my
what you
Mazda
gotta do.
Miata.
That's incredible. Thank you, Connor.
Absolutely, yeah.
And now, time for the car that is similar in ways. They both have wheels, they both have headlights, but there are some pretty big differences.
Oh, wrong way?
Wrong way. That one is red. We're talking about green today. So Ryan is going to walk us through this 2016 Dodge Viper. And if you guys don't know much about the Dodge Viper, here's one thing to take home. This is an absolute animal. It is inspired by a snake, and it bites.
Crap.
I'll take this from Connor. Ryan will walk you guys through it in a second after the mic switch. And there we go. Give this back. Ryan, take us on a tour. Literally.
Alrighty. Well, welcome to the 2016 Dodge Viper, second last year of its existence.
We don't know that yet. It might come back, guys. Guys, it's coming back, I
You know what?
promise. Next year.
We might also have a white Christmas.
Yeah, next year's our year.
No, this is one of our cars. As you guys know, I am an instructor. I do drive on racetracks on a regular basis. One of the outfits that I do instruct with is GTA Exotics. This is one of our 40-ish cars that we have on our fleet that we bring out to the track at least once a month for people to come and be able to drive. So we do put you behind the wheel of a 645 horsepower, 600 pound-feet of torque, naturally
0 to 60.
aspirated 8.4 liter V10 that puts all its power down to the 355 20s, I think we have in the back.
Yeah, 355.
I can't
355. I forget the aspect ratio.
Yeah.
They're the biggest tires I've ever seen in my life. Those are
355,
wide.
30, 20. Oh,
Connor,
no,
I think we
19s.
need a shot of the tires, man.
Yeah.
He's
They're huge.
quite literally the
355,
biggest.
30, 19s.
Get behind here as well, because this is.
This is a certified thick boy. That is a big boy. Oh my gosh.
So this is not your family car. It is a two-seater. This particular one is a 6-speed manual. I don't believe you could ever get these in automatic.
No.
So definitely no flappy paddles, as people say. One of the things that I use as far as a comment when people, like my little tidbit shtick on these, rubber side down. Anybody that goes out on the track with me, my one thing I say is always rubber side down. and people look at me like I've got 3 heads, but I'm sorry, I want the tires on the road.
Yeah, tires on the ground, man.
We don't need to see the bottom of the car ever.
Yeah.
I'm lucky in that way that we haven't had any issues. So like I was saying, it is an 8.4 liter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Gabby, we're going to have to move
What?
Mater. Mater's going to come off the hood.
That's fine. I'll take my sweet ride home with me.
So underneath the hood, seeing as we start off with power plants, this is a full carbon hood.
I was going to say, thank goodness it's carbon, because I can't imagine that'd
got,
be easy to lift.
It's got struts on it, so you don't have to put a prop arm up and nothing like that. Everything's incorporated into the hood with the headlights. Go ahead.
I'm just going to point out, real vents.
Oh, yeah.
I know you guys with your little bolt-on scoops and all that stuff. This is real.
Yeah. So this is the heartbeat of the car. It is the 8.4 liter V10.
This is absolutely massive.
It is.
So what's the weight distribution like on this car? Because I know on the Miata, it is a near perfect.
It is a near perfect. I'm not 100% on the weight on this. All I know is it is very tail happy.
Yeah, I would say.
It takes a gentle foot on the accelerator to keep it in a straight line. And we really try and emphasize that when people drive this car.
So this was coined the Widowmaker. And I don't think it ever stopped. Generation through generation, the car was still as insane as it was when it first came out. But when it was first released, this vehicle, no assists at all, no aids.
Less than 50% of the cars never made it more than 3 kilometers from the dealership without being wrapped around a telephone pole.
Yeah, too much power in a corner, goodbye.
Even on a straight line.
Yeah, they don't
Even
stay
on a straight
line. They don't stay on the ground.
So we'll head around to the back of the car where the carbon fiber doesn't stop. We've got a carbon fiber deck lid spoiler, carbon fiber taillight surrounds, a little bit of a diffuser down at the bottom. The trunk itself, the trunk lid, is also full carbon fiber.
Oh, it's a hatchback.
It is.
That makes it a family car.
It's a GT. It's a Grand Tourer.
Yeah. So comfortable.
It does have trunk space.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not bad.
As people like myself like to say, it's got space for your helmet.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
No, it's actually for the car that it is, I'm surprised that it's got that much room. Like, actually surprised.
Yep. Suspension work takes a whole whack load of that rear tonneau space.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a lot of fun.
This car is so beautiful, just in how curvy it is. It is so wide, so smooth. The hood is my favorite part because of how long it is. That is a long hood. That is like 2/3 of the car, the front end. I just think it's so beautiful.
One of my favorites, and this is something that Dodge did right off the get-go. Connor, I'll have you pan in on the back end of the car.
Oh, the emblem illuminated. I knew you were going to do it.
The snake.
That looks pretty good.
That is badass. Good on Dodge. I didn't know they were capable of this. No, this car is amazing. I know people are probably going to not like this comment, but I think the 5th gen, this generation here, is the best looking Viper. I don't know about driving, but looking, oh my gosh.
And handling wise, it does handle the best as well.
Yeah.
There are a bunch
most refined.
Yeah, refined.
Mind you, we were coming from the bare minimum.
Yeah. Well, the 1st gen started off with 500 horsepower.
Yeah.
We've bumped that by 145.
Which at that time was insane.
That
is an insane amount.
I hate to say it, but our horsepower numbers are getting crazy.
Yes,
and even our passenger cars, like when we're pushing 300-400 horsepower out of mom's minivan.
I think of Pat's EV9, for example, which that's a 3-row all-electric SUV. Why is it 545 horsepower with a 0 to 100 of 4.7 seconds? That is insane.
How about the Ioniq 5N?
Yeah, insane.
641.
Insane. Mind you, I understand that one's a little bit more sporty.
Power to weight?
Yeah.
It's got the same horsepower. Ioniq 5N or Viper, which would you guys pick?
Well, I could probably afford the Ioniq 5N before I could afford this. These things are expensive.
Yep.
Very expensive, and they're only getting more and more crazy in pricing.
Yep.
When they were first canceled, I think what was this retail brand new?
Brand new at the time was 118 Canadian.
Ooh.
So
not anymore.
somewhat affordable.
Yeah, somewhat affordable. if you're rich, but and you're looking for a sports car. But right now they're ridiculous. If you can own one, awesome. Not me. That's why I would go to GTA Exotics and drive one for a whole lot less.
Yes.
Impeccable segue. Do you want to talk about GTA Exotics?
So GTA Exotics is a company where we have exotic cars that we let customers drive, whether it is on our tours. We have a 3-hour and a 6-hour tour through Niagara, or the all-new Collingwood tours, where you get to drive one of 6 different cars that we put out on the road with you. And it's every half hour we have the cars pull over, you switch seats, then you switch cars. So at the end of the 3-hour and the 6-hour tour, you wind up driving all 6 cars. And I think for the 3-hour tour, it's like $350.
Oh my gosh.
Which, to be able to drive 6 different exotic cars, like we put our Porsches, our McLarens, our Lamborghinis, our Ferraris, a Nissan GTR. This one doesn't make it too many appearances.
I was going to say this.
It's a
liability.
Yeah. But yeah, so we've got Corvettes, the new C8 Corvettes, but we have a lot of different cars that we put out on the tours. For everybody to be able to drive.
Yeah.
If you want something a little bit more thrill-based,
I know what you're going to say.
Then you come out to one of our track day experiences, where we do them once a month for 3 days, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, up at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park on the driver development track. It is a 3.2 kilometer course comprising of 18 corners, multiple straightaways where we can get these up to a nice bit of speed. And you're always with an instructor in the car, so we help keep you safe, yet have fun while doing so. For the extra thrill seekers, we do little things called hot laps, which is where you can buy a lap or 2 or 3 or however many you want, with the instructor sitting in the left seat and you sitting in the right seat, and we show you what the cars can actually do.
Ooh.
So.
Also, he is not lying. I've driven, or I guess been driven by Ryan many times. He's a really good driver. He doesn't make it seem like it's, I don't know.
It's just
like,
another Sunday drive for
cars,
me.
Which I'm slightly terrified with you, but I also know I'm safe at the same time. I know you got the car and I know you know what you're doing, but because he's pushing it, I'm like, whoa, this is nuts. Ryan, slow down. But no. You're very good at your job.
And the thing is, we don't ever push the car more than 6-7 tenths of what it can do.
Yeah.
Which
is insane to think about because.
Yeah. Just because we don't need anything to possibly go wrong. We want everybody to stay safe. We want everybody to have a good time. And if you're just so scared that you're not having a good time, is it really worth it?
Yeah, exactly. You got to find that balance of like slightly scared, but also whoa.
So yes, it would be fun to occasionally slide a little bit going through the turns, but is it really when you're doing that on a regular basis?
Yeah.
Plus, we have to keep in mind our tires.
Yes.
We need them to last.
Especially when you're 355s.
These are not inexpensive tires.
No.
So why don't we transfer into the interior of the car?
Everyone knows the American companies make a nice interior.
So
mind you, this is a lot better than how they were.
Yes.
So explain.
So in there we've got a mix of a lot of carbon fiber, including the carbon fiber seat. We've got obviously that 6-speed manual with 3 pedals on the floor.
What's that third one? Is that the emergency brake?
It's the oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Excuse my French. Sorry. I just realized.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot. Yes. No, that is the clutch.
Yes.
Or anti-theft device, as we like to call it these days.
Yeah.
Because the number of people that actually know how to drive a 3-pedal car is less than 1.1% of the population anymore. So.
Is that a fact? Can we fact check that?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No, it is very, very, very low as far as the number of people that can really drive a manual car. So to keep with education on the car, this has the 8.4-inch Uconnect infotainment screen.
So that's the classic, I guess, Stellantis head unit.
Yeah.
Or Dodge head unit.
Yep.
6-speed, right?
6-speed. It is dual side exhaust.
Balance.
Just the only thing is when you get out, watch the back of your legs, because otherwise you will get cooked.
Yeah, so that's a fairly wide door panel.
It is. It is.
Or I guess rocker. I don't even know what we'd call it on a sports
the
car
door
like
sill.
this. Feels wrong calling it a rocker.
A rocker
on
panel?
on
No.
a car like
Yeah.
this.
It's just a nice wide door sill.
Yeah, thick boy. It's a very, very curvy car. Very beautiful car. Do you know the paint code? Like the exact
I
color?
do not know the exact name of the color. I heard someone say it might be snake skin green.
Okay, that would make sense.
But I'm not 100% sure. I know previous gens had a green that was called snakeskin green. It may have been a little bit lighter than this, but I'm not sure on this one.
Either way, beautiful color.
It is.
Lots of tones of yellow too, if you do have that bright light contrast coming up from the top. I can only imagine what it would look like on a sunny day.
Yeah.
Like in actual lighting.
It does look beautiful in the sunlight.
Yeah.
Especially with a racetrack behind it. It just...
Yeah, the full picture.
Yeah.
Wow.
So question, I don't know if anybody's asking this. Shall we fire it up?
Yes. This thing sounds amazing. It sounds very, very good. I knew when Ryan was here. I heard it.
Alrighty.
I'll probably stay relatively close to here, but if it's too loud to you guys, let me know and I'll move. Sometimes it just... to give it a little... Oh, she stinks nice and good. Nice and good.
That's the premium fuel we put.
Yes, only the best.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's only fair if Connor starts up the Miata.
I can start it up.
All right, do you want to switch mics with Ryan?
It's definitely gonna not be as
Loud?
deep and choppy as that, but we can.
Surprise, Connor's Miata is actually cammed and is going to purr.
Let's see here.
Well, I'm sure the Borla exhaust makes it sound really nice. When the Kia Stinger first came out, Borla was the aftermarket
Definitely
upgrade.
Yeah, that was
Too
the
loud.
choice.
A little raspy. That's all right.
Alrighty. Now, guys, let me know in the chat if you want me to start up my Mazda B4000 and blow all of these cars out of the water. I think we should put the camera down, maybe answer a few quick questions. We are at 27 minutes.
Okay.
Which is not bad. We've got time.
Yeah.
All right, let's go this way. We also have Tim's car here. You guys have seen this on the channel a few times too. It is his 944, his Porsche 944, I should say. So in this bay right now, we have German, we have Japanese, and we have American, baby. What else are we missing? Korean. Oh,
Korean.
Yeah.
Where we are working.
we are at the Kia dealership. There's a Kia sign on the wall, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're all good.
We got all
Yeah, we-
Yeah,
we're good.
big happy family. Let's take a look at the comments and see what you guys have to say. Question for everyone. In the spirit of scary stuff today, what is the scariest thing that ever happened to you driving on the road? Driving / on the road. So.
I mean, I have like 10 stories. I almost got sideswiped. I have dash cam video. A Ridgeline almost sideswiped me the other day.
Oh my God.
Every day is almost an accident on these roads.
I was going to say, yeah, driving in Southern Ontario,
ridiculous.
every day is an event.
I don't really have too many incidents with the Miata. It's not.
Connor, the
quick.
mic, bring it up.
Oh my gosh, I got it. I'm hanging it down low here. Good.
Oh, geez.
Is that a Paul Williams?
Um,
Yes. Thank you,
oh,
Paul
Paul.
Williams. Appreciate that. Hi.
Thank you so much, Paul. Sorry, we're all sharing one screen.
Always good to see you on the chat, Paul.
Yeah.
And everybody else. I'm sorry I haven't done my normal hellos to DT and Jad and then everybody else, Eduardo, who's
Yeah.
all on. All the usuals.
Yes, when we say usuals, you guys know who you are.
So scary moments, I guess, streetwise. There's been the occasional cutoff by somebody who's just not paying attention. Like I say, just put your phones down, folks. There's nothing that important that you can't wait till you pull over because you do tend to weave between the lanes. It is one of the reasons that we no longer drive our cars from the garage to the track because too many people sit there and not pay attention ahead of them and look beside them and want to take a photo with the car as it's driving down the highway.
Yeah.
So for safety's sake, we just trailer every single one of our cars.
I was gonna say I never had a car worth taking a photo of while driving, but I never thought of that. So many people see a bright green car like this and like, oh, I gotta pull my phone out, take a photo.
I even had it while driving here today, and I
Yeah.
had this on a trailer and seeing people with their cell phones out and then waving as they get up to the van window. And it's like, okay, yeah, no problem. Thanks, guys.
Henry always asks very good questions that make you think. So he said, considering the mind you, I don't have to think about this one. Considering the Viper's history as a raw driver-focused machine, will the 2026 model retain a manual transmission option, or will it be an automatic-only supercar like many of its modern rivals? Well, easy answer, because the Viper is gone. It's not coming back.
That's what I thought. I was gonna
They
say.
keep hinting towards it possibly coming back. I don't know if they do what transmission they'll put in it.
Yeah, I feel like they would still do a manual.
You would hope that they would keep it with a manual.
Yeah. I think just based off their base.
Yeah.
They would have to. If they don't, that's...
Problem is, though, they don't have anything else with a manual transmission.
Because
That's
isn't
true.
the only American V8 with a manual transmission the
Mustang.
I thought it was the Cadillac, black one.
Black
That's
Wing's still
dead.
That,
I think
they-
it's
no,
done
they-
I
this
thought they
year.
I thought they just
They-
brought it out.
I think it finished this
Did
year. I think.
I think it's gone into hiatus because I think, you know what, GM. I'm sorry, but
I don't know what's going
There-
on.
there- I don't know. I'm a year out of the loop on what GM has,
Mhm.
but I know Ford is still doing a manual. Most of the Dark Horse and the GTD Mustangs
Yeah.
are coming out in a manual. GM with the Camaro was in manual. Unfortunately, 2024, yeah, was the last production year of the Camaro.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Camaro's a lot like the Viper, though. It dies and then comes.
yeah.
Is it coming back? I heard it's coming back next year.
I'm sure it will.
No,
I'm
one
sure
day.
it will come back at some point. But like the way of the Corvette, it'll probably go to the paddle shift
Yeah.
because that's what they've done.
Oh, that door keeps rattling.
It's
I think it might be
really
the wind.
Doubt Cars said, "Do you know what the real raw driver focused machine is? The Pontiac Firefly. Why is that not here?"
I thought you were gonna say M2.
No, absolutely not.
It's a little too windy to take the Firefly on the highway.
Yeah, I was
Blow
gonna
off
say.
blow off the road.
It'll fly. 3 cylinders are not bad. I love 3 cylinders. That's probably my favorite amount of
Fuel
cylinders.
efficient.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
very fuel efficient. Add that to 1 liter displacement.
Yep.
Not only do you have a raw driving machine, you have 55 miles to the gallon
Wow.
and $30 fill-ups.
There we go.
None of y'all
I
can
remember
compete with
you-
that.
Your Forte, you used to complain about the cost of the Phillips every time.
Just because of how much I
Because of how
drive.
much you drive, yeah.
But looking back at that, oh, I would
Compared
love
to the truck?
would love to go back there. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
truck is more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rough out here, you guys. Adele said, I also had a battery actually explode under the hood. So that is more common than you
Whoa.
think, especially come wintertime. So your 12-volt battery under the hood,
Yeah.
they can explode if you're not careful. And also, if the battery's bad
Yeah.
and
Bad
it's
salt.
cold.
That's a segue for stay maintaining, like keep the maintenance up on your cars,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah. I've told Connor this, I've told Tim this, I've told my boyfriend Daniel this. I will never touch a car battery in my life. I will never touch electricity in my life, period. Change a light bulb? Absolutely not.
Not me.
Even unplugging things sometimes, I get scared. I do
Yeah,
not.
rubber gloves on.
Yeah, it's not electric cars. I'm fine with electric cars. Batteries and anything that could shock me, terrified. Absolutely
So
terrified.
if you're getting toast out, you're not sticking the knife in the toaster.
I don't even use the toaster.
What?
No. I use like an air fryer or I put it in the oven.
Okay.
I very rarely
Okay.
use the toaster,
Fair
but
enough.
I can usually pull stuff out with my hands for that. But yeah, if something's deep in there,
It's
it
long
lives there.
fingers.
Yeah, the long fingers, exactly. I got a shock from electricity a few years ago. Yeah, I think it could have been because when I was a kid, I put my earring in the socket.
What?
I didn't know what I was doing. No one was there to stop me.
I got bit by a spider when I was in kindergarten. I'm terrified ever since.
Spider-Man.
Wow. Unfortunately not.
Let's see what else. Hello, Daniel. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, David. Thanks for coming on.
There was one question. Has anyone ever crashed one of the
Ooh.
exotic rental cars on the track? They said,
We have had some small incidents.
but nothing too bad.
Nothing.
No
big.
write-offs?
No.
Yeah.
That's good. That is good. How did you get into your? This isn't a question I saw here. I'm just asking.
Okay.
How'd you get into this?
I started karting when I was like 8 years old,
Ooh.
and then did a little stint in Formula Ford. couldn't
Really?
afford that anymore.
A Ford.
Yeah. There wasn't much Ford about that other than the engine.
Oh.
So, but then I've got my own photography business that I've had for 25 years, where it's 99% at the time was all automotive based. Got to work with a lot of the manufacturers out there. Kia and Hyundai were one of the big ones that I've worked with in the past. And then I got approached when the Stinger was released if
That's
we
right.
would do a track day experience. And so I said, sure, just bring me the car. I'll drive it all day long.
Right?
And that's how I got to meet you guys for the Kia Hyundai channel.
Yeah. I was going to say, so how did that segue into Brantford Kia? But that's exactly
That's
it.
exactly how it
The
came
Kia
about.
Stinger,
The Kia Stinger.
which is dead, like the Viper.
Oh.
Sadly. Sadly, guys.
I'm going to put this down for a second. I want to talk to you guys about the history of the Viper.
Okay.
And do you know about the history of the Miata?
I can tell you a little bit.
A little bit
I mean-
about it. Well, the Viper was created as kind of a, not a homage, but inspired by the Cobra, the Shelby Cobra.
Shelby.
So, raw, American, muscle, V10. Insane car, absolutely insane car. No assist, just,
Should we downplay the Viper a bit and say it's a truck engine?
well, this is here is a Ram 1500. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
No, scary is it did start off as a V10 cast iron block truck engine. Now it's a V10 aluminum block engine. It is all Viper. It's no longer the Ram.
Yep.
But yeah, folks, it started off as a truck engine.
But
which
look at
is
what it
why they had-
became.
They had the SRT 10 pickup from Dodge back in the day.
You guys
And that-
remember the little spoiler on the pickup truck?
I've seen
I
a few
love
of them
those.
around.
Yep.
Yeah, Viper trucks are
They're
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Or truck Vipers are also awesome.
Yep.
What is happening over there?
That's just Garrett.
Oh,
Just
the
great.
Grant. Did you say Garrett?
Grant. Wrong G.
What else was I going to say? There's also a little bit of a correlation between the Miata and the
We've been talking
Viper.
about this.
Now, not the generation we have here for the Viper. I'm talking about the first gen and then the NB generation Miata, which is right here. That's what Connor has. If you take a look at an early Viper and this generation Miata, especially if they're in the same paint color, they look oddly similar. And I'm talking very, very similar. Performance-wise, they're not close at all.
Nothing at all.
Engine, chassis, none of that's
They're
similar.
both rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's true.
You
There
know,
we go.
okay. They both have tires. And they both have steering
Steering
wheels.
wheel.
There are some similarities. But there was a designer on the team for the Viper that moved on over to the Mazda side of things. And when the NB Miata was released, he was one of, not the main designer, but he was on the design team. So you can't help but wonder if some of the influence from the Viper worked its way over to the Miata. And if you guys want to see a side-by-side picture, I can probably find one online right now, because of course we don't have the proper generations of either car to compare that right now. So you guys keep talking. I'm gonna
I
find.
see the similarities. Let me just put the hood down.
Now, I don't know if it's an actual fact. I might be making this up. I believe the MX-5 Miata is the best-selling convertible.
Yeah.
Now,
You know
I
what?
guess
It's
that's
the
1 point for
most
me.
cost, like, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. It hasn't gone crazy in pricing. It is
No,
still a relatively affordable car,
Yeah.
and it's a fun car.
As far as track day toy cars, they are one of the most sought after.
Guys, look at this. Connor, Ryan, come take a closer look at this image.
I think I've actually seen that exact image.
This is his son. They are
Put
related.
the Viper in the dryer.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything shrunk. The engine,
Exactly.
everything.
Man, we got Viper at home. The Viper at home. Anyway, that is one of my favorite little comparisons. Every time I see, mind you, I don't see Vipers very often. I'm always like, oh, look at the Miata. Can you imagine saying that to a Viper owner? They would get so mad. So mad.
I know if you say that to an S2000 owner, they don't like that either.
Yeah.
Nice Miata.
What? My Honda? Anyway, is there anything you guys want to end off with today? I think we're at 40 minutes.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stay safe.
it is Halloween. That is true. We
bite
don't
into
just
any
look like
razor blades,
this.
I guess.
Yeah.
Be
Check your
careful
candy.
while driving after dark, because
Yeah.
the kids are going to be out there running around just looking for candy, not paying attention.
Yeah, it also gets dark very early again now, so make
Yeah.
sure your lights are on. Can't tell you how many times I drive past people without their lights on, and then I go to flash them to warn them, and they're like, why is this girl
Doing?
flashing at me? and then they freak out. Turn your lights on.
Yep.
Anyway, that is all for today, you guys. Thank you for watching this long but interesting live stream. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.